All right, everybody, we're back, or hello again, or hello to start with. I don't know. We were streaming and we finished a campaign, and so we stopped the stream and started the stream. So now we're starting a new campaign. So for those of you in the Twitch chat that were watching, welcome back. For those of you that are on YouTube or some other platform that's probably illegal watching this, welcome. And our dungeon master for our new campaign is the guy right below me, Mr. Drake Takes.
Right
Yes. I'm not. It's not purposefully, but yeah, we are starting the first session of Sleeping Dragon's Wake, which is a continuation from Storylord's Wrath that we just finished, like in our time, like just like 15 minutes ago. But your time, it could be weeks or months. We don't know. If you're watching on YouTube, it could even be years. But they are currently in the city of Leylon, is where this takes place. And the characters have a little hut, a little house here in Leylon. Let's bring up the Leylon map for you guys. I think I shoved it in your face, didn't I? There it is.
It's there. It's in our face.
And down here, the is the player headquarter compound. This structure down here, this whole little corner of the block is kind of theirs. Yeah, you can bring that. Whoa, very slowly over. It's meandering. I don't know why it's going so slow. Here, I'll speed it up. I can't. It's on its way, and we'll just let it do its thing.
We're tired from our last adventure. We have to walk slow.
International Space Station passing over.
Yeah. There, I'll drag it. Maybe it's a little faster when I do it. So your characters have spent the last 2 weeks of downtime in Leylon. So let's take the calendar for a second. When we left off, it was the 30th. So we're going to actually fast forward 2 full weeks, which takes you to the 20th of Tarsh. There should be a little how to say the months class somewhere, but this is where we're gonna start. Storm Dragon, Sleeping Dragon's Wake.
That's right.
Dragon's Wake start. Just so we have a start date.
So have we received our stuff yet?
Yeah, so 2 things have taken place in those 2 weeks. Yes. You guys' contact, which is Gundren Rockseeker, who is a business entrepreneur, and with your help has kind of struck a little magic kind of shipping Amazon kind of thing going on for you guys. And through some collaboration of your own, you've managed to get some magical items brought down to you. At even one point, Gundren Rothseeker himself visited, delivering some of probably the rare magical items with a contingent of guards, including, what was his name? The Cavalier guy from Phandalin. Yeah, that guy. Won't think of his name.
Gundren, Rockseeker.
No, the guy that
How-
we saved.
Yeah,
Sildor?
yeah.
Sildor?
Yes,
Sildar.
Sildar slide in hands. I don't know.
Half mantle or something like that. No.
Yeah, that
Sildor
guy.
Half Mantle. That was his name.
So, let's do your percentiles for your magical items. Let's see. It was just a
Oh,
percentile roll
snap.
to see what percentile you actually paid of your money that you spent.
Are we doing these one at a time? We're all just rolling. What's going on?
Apparently,
so I only paid
it's
17%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, Mark.
nice.
Taunt's only 14%.
Okay.
Joe
here-
had to pay 83.
Yeah, here
Casper
comes the-
78.
Didn't
Here
negotiate very
99.
well.
Here comes the 99. Hold on, everybody.
Oh boy.
I want to use my
100%.
inspiration. 55. Okay.
55. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Look at that. You guys made gold too. You feel like, right? You spend it, now you get it back.
So now we got to add up the thing and divide it by 55 and everything.
I trust you guys on your math.
Notes.
This is player trust right here. I don't even look at their character sheets really.
But
I
do
don't even
we-
know. They could be
did we
cheating.
know
I don't
the-
care.
How do we know the price? How do we know it?
It was the max, whatever the max was. What
500
did you get? A
gold.
rare? No, he might have got a rare.
Boots of Elven Kind.
I think that's a.
That's uncommon, I think.
Yeah.
Drake, may
500.
you award me the Boots of Elven Kind to my character sheet, please?
Ooh, yeah. I
Yeah.
guess you might need some of these things, huh?
And then I'll pay for it when I find out how much it costs.
Or just add it to the party list. Party sheet.
Whichever.
Gundren must have had to give somebody a hand job to get 85 gold piece adamantine armor. That's
He had it made. He's got a guy in Neverwinter.
Hmm.
Boots of Elvenkind.
Boots of Elven Kind. Thank you.
In the party sheet. What else has in there to go in the party
Wing
sheet?
boots.
Winged. Flying winged boots of dinosauring. Winged boots.
Flying dinosaurs.
And a wand of wonder, please.
Oh, a wand of wonder. Is that come on the table? Do I need to make sure that table is linked? Let me open that up and see.
275 is what that cost me. Okay, 275.
Table, wand of wonder table. Let me just share that with Taunt maybe, and then take care of it. We'll see.
So is adamantine chain not a thing anymore? I don't see
It is.
that in the armor.
Adamantine chain shirt armor or chain mail armor?
Chainmail.
Chain mail boop. In the
In the party sheet? Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
the wand of wonder's in the party sheet too for you.
Why the fuck did I think I wanted these? Whatever. Fuck.
I don't see any adamantine chainmail. There we go. Thank you.
Somebody took it.
I just tweaked the longbow I already had in my inventories. No item necessary.
Yeah, how many longbows do you need? Like 4. That kind of sucks. You're only going to use 1, right?
Yep.
All right, so you guys got some. You guys, what are we like looking for? Party makeup here. Yeah, if you guys want to dispense of any loots that you want to sell for half price, So not any gems, jewelry, or artwork, because we can sell that for 100%. So anything you want to sell for half price crap, go ahead and throw it in the party sheet too, and we'll dispense all that since we're cleaning up characters and tightening up things. So a couple of things have been taking place in and around Leyloon that is going to be of interest to your characters as you're looking through your character sheets. Pretty much, you guys have been given freedom to build as you see fit on that property there. And the town has kind of prioritized some of your stuff for you, giving you a leg up ahead of construction over other projects and stuff like that. Especially since you guys took care of the cultist situation. But they've been hearing rumors of some kind of lighthouse up the way that was used in the cult, and there's some kind of the lighthouse is called the Tower of Storms, and there's some kind of boat or dead creature. They're not sure. It's beached near the tower, and they think that it would be right up your alley to go and investigate it. And the town council also agrees. So they are going to offer you a nice set of 6 greater healing potions if you guys handle the they think it's more cultists. Take care of the cultists. Get them out. You've been on a roll. You get 2 weeks off. You need to go kick their ass now.
You know, it's been a while since I kicked the cultist's ass.
I like
walks
making a
in.
quest.
Mog
So
walks
2 weeks
in
from
one
now,
day.
we'll have this quest and we'll know. So go ahead.
Mog walks in one day, takes off his blacksmithing apron, and drinks a beer. You know, it's been a while since we kicked some ass of cultists. Let's go kick some cultists' ass for 'em. Do we have a boat? It's a lighthouse, right?
Casper, along
Um,
with having gathered his magical item, will also try to find out if he can get another bag of holding.
To put inside the other one?
No, just reasons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, Gardner's like, I haven't even made it back to Neverwinter, and you're already ordering up more magical items for me to deliver?
More.
Oh, well, in that case, if you want an order, then we can send some. No, disregard.
That's what I'm saying.
I was just going to like try to get like 2 bags of holding, so one for party loot and one for my loot.
There's not an extra bag of holding floating around. However, maybe on that ship that's up by that tower, there might be something in the hold.
A portable hold? That'll work too.
Yeah. It's a ship of holding. You got a whole thing.
Ship of holding.
Let's see. 20 miles north is the place that you need to go. Let's take a peek at the local map while you guys are looking at stuff. I don't need the Thunder Cliffs map in my hotbar anymore. The Sword Coast player map is where we want to take a peek, I think. Yeah, this one. So you guys are down here in Lelon, which is a little closer to the water than that little dot is. I think it's more like down here. So, And you guys got to go to the X. Is the X up there? I already got it on there for you.
Yeah, we see it.
See, I was planning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you guys go. So you can go up the tradeway.
Yeah,
Or
my
you
road.
can get on a boat and try to get up that way too. So
Ooh,
um,
you
No
mean get on a
boats.
boat
No boats.
like here and go
Uh,
up there?
nine. No
You guys
boats.
just got off a boat. And remember, it was
9.
like really rough and crabs and
So nobody wants to do it. Okay.
crabs. Everybody got crabs and they don't like it. Giant crabs suck. Um, what
I have
what's
to get
happening?
under. I have to get under a 10%. 10%
Like,
for the whisper I just sent you.
I mean,
And you said we have 2 weeks in town.
yeah. I mean, How is this picturing though? Are you running out and doing this in front of him on a rug? What? I mean, physically, how's this looking?
No, I'm spending time in
So,
prayer each morning, flipping the coin, my two-headed coin, and um, giggling and laughing at if it's successful, how great of a trick it would be.
I
So
mean,
this is
within
the
visual of him, right? I mean, he sees this every morning, right? You're kind of looking at him, right? It's a creepy
I don't
thing,
need
right?
to.
No,
I wouldn't need to. It's
it kind of
trying to
seems like
find
you
stability.
should, but right? I mean, see
Where
if it
is it? Here
worked.
it is. This is it.
I think he would, right? He want to see if it works.
Well, it's for the day we leave. Whenever we leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then
We're not there yet, but yeah. Okay.
okay. So we'll do it 7 more times.
Oh, there you go. You get one.
Okay. So then so for a week it's useless. I can't do that again for a week. What's the date on that?
The date is tomorrow, probably on the calendar. So that is the 21st of Tarshkanek. You want me to put a note for you?
And so this
Tar-
thing says 7 days. Okay, good. So it's not actually a week. 27th of Tarkash. Okay. All right. Thank you. So I dropped all of our stuff that I didn't need into the party sheet so we can sell it.
Yeah, I'm checking that out. Let me just make sure everything's got a value that's proper. You know. If it's a range, it doesn't work. Has to be a value. You're selling the the backpack. We don't need this stupid bird's backpack. We don't need it.
Don't
It
need it.
doesn't have any value, but it's just one of those things that, kind of remind you of background, but that's it. So this all 50% stuff gone. Changed in. What happened? Why this potion didn't work? Oh, see? Gotta do all that shit again. There was a range.
sorry. So the potions, are those half price or full price?
A quarter technically. right? I set the random at 50, and then you get half of that, so a quarter.
Right, let me add in the rest of them.
Alright, I'm stopping that. I'm trying to. Yes.
We don't need the jade brooch. Let's see here. Warning daggers. And I think that's it.
All that I think is fair, including the potions that are in there. I think you guys can get full value for that. So
Boom. 2,000.
there's another $2,000. Boom.
There you go.
That
guys are
damn party
rich.
fund. How much is in that thing right now? That party
It's
fund
your-
steals all our money. There's 1,000 gold in there, plus however many whatever the hell else is in there. I don't like it. We're gonna throw a rager.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I
You're gonna
can't
have to
even
do
remember
something.
why the hell we established that anyway. I don't even remember what that's for.
That's for like building or rebuilding the little block that we own, and
Oh,
a few other
our
things.
headquarters and whatnot. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Costs
That
money
makes
to
sense,
live the lifestyle that you guys are becoming accustomed to.
right? Sure
You're gonna have
does.
some staff, and you got to take care. I mean, when your master comes back from the dead, then you got to take care of him.
Am I able to pick up a couple, use the party fund to get a couple gems so that if I need to do a revivify, we can have it ready to go?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say that there's easy access to any gems up to 100 gold in this town. So, diamonds and whatnot, because there's some nice mines, mostly copper and silver, but there is a little gems that come out once in a while.
So we need 300 diamonds worth 300 gold, but it is plural.
Say again? Is that
We
a
need
question?
diamonds worth 300 gold to do revivify.
So you need like 3 diamonds worth 100 each.
Right. Or 6 worth 50 each, or 300 worth 1 gold each.
Yeah, Arkansas
Revivify
diamonds.
tax.
300 worth 1 gold each would be just a dick thing, though. Here you go. Here's a bag of sand that you got to keep track of.
Diamond dust.
What
You
are
wake
we
up, now
trying
you
to
have
find out
diamond lung.
with the pair of lenses Casper is doing? I'm confused.
So Casper is using the pair of lenses that he has and looking at matches to the map for the Cult of Talos, and seeing if the location that we're headed to, with identified with the X, is marked on that map. Because the map showed the locations that the cult was trying to. Here, hold on. It should be able to let me.
So you guys found a map, is what you're saying?
I added the Cult of Talos map thing at the beginning. But
The
in
map shows a
the
sketch of the sword coast between Waterdeep and Neverwinter. Dozens of points are highlighted on the map, representing places where the cliffs host to establish shrine. Not necessarily. No, I don't think that X is just my X. It has nothing to do with that map. So yeah, no coincidence there. It's just my X. there's no X on your map for this location.
Gotcha. And I
But
have the
there
pair of
there
lenses,
are
too.
a couple, like the Wayside Inn was marked, and you know, places like that. Remember, this is also a continuation of the starter set too.
Well, that map we found in the room for the next to the Talos statue after we killed the one mage. It was like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. I don't think it's just coincidence. But but before you guys get out of town, the gates, there aren't really any gates yet at the north end of town. And you guys hear like the guards yelling for help. Like, help, help.
We already killed the ogres already.
How do you know there's more ogres?
So I'm saying,
It might be the undead, those people that, refuse to buy
wait.
the
Oh,
insurance.
it's freaking ogres, and I want to know how you know that.
we had the same exact
It's
encounter
it's
already.
Build up. Help,
It's
help.
ogres,
It's ogres.
ogres attacking
it's their
at the edge of the city.
it's their brothers, I guess, that are attacking, and you guys are
Nice.
up here somewhere. I'm not gonna freaking put you guys on this map. There you guys are, by the front gate. I want to unlock your token, so you're tiny.
Now that everybody's so high powerful, we don't need
You're
aid
tiny.
anymore, right? What do you think? What do you guys think?
It's 11 in the morning. How's that? I fixed it. Yeah, you don't have it yet.
What's so powerful in this movie?
It's so powerful in this movie, and let's do a little combat and kill some ogres.
I'm
As your
fine
guys,
without it. I think at this point.
What's that? Fine with that one?
Aid.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know. I want to push this button now.
Okay, so I will do revivify instead of aid then.
Reincarnate what?
That's probably a good idea, because there are some ogres. You never know.
How come I didn't get to roll initiative? What the fuck?
It's underneath something, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, here we go.
Punk it.
Somebody mapped me. Well, fuck, I might as well not have rolled.
I think it made it
Welcome to
worse.
the bottom.
I think
Where are
when
we
you
going?
rolled
Oh,
initiative,
shit, I
it
see
got
those
worse.
guys. Those guys are huge.
Dun, da, da, da. So you guys, at this moment, you currently realize that if there were some gates here, it would be really cool.
Yeah,
It would
but
be
there's
really
not.
cool. But there's not, yeah. And but Mog, as you guys get up there, what's Mog gonna do?
Hey, they're still quite a ways away.
Oh yeah, they're chugging this way, but they're still a little giddy up out there. 100
What
feet
is
or
it?
so.
What is he so whiny and chuckly about? Mog steps up to here. Here, you is the whiny chuckle. I'm gonna fire a crossbow at them. They look. They're charging the gates, right? They're not friendly. They're red to me, right?
Do you think there's some dead bodies behind them from where they came from? Maybe.
Well, there. Have that. Block my armor. Shit.
You're red to me.
It bounces off his loincloth. I mean, what kind of armor is an ogre wearing?
Al Pacino is going to fly out. Why is his thing closed?
Hoo-ah!
Hoo-ha. And he's going to get up to there and up some elevation if he ever stops moving.
I know. Let's put him in this square right there.
Perfect.
So we can see him a little better.
And he'll be 40 feet up.
40 feet up, doing some spying.
Yep.
Taunt.
All right, so I'm going to come out from behind this tower and point my wand at this. Let me see if I can get, there you go. That particular square. As there you go. Did you see what it says in the chat?
Oh, maybe that's a table I should roll on, just in case it's like screwy and I need to like ad lib it a little bit. An object of the DM's choice disappears into the ethereal plane. The object must be neither worn nor carried within 120 feet of the target and no larger than 10 feet in any dimension of the object. So are you just like point your wand and something like just disappears 120 feet away?
That house. 10-foot
10
chunk.
feet in any direction?
It's
120
120
feet?
feet of the target, and the target was right there.
A chunk, a
So-
chunk of ground right in front of the ogre, and he
No,
steps in.
I think like the top section of this building just like vanishes and part of it collapses. And I'm gonna say that this sun-kissed tough ogre's gotta make a acrobatics check, or he's gonna get some damage falling on him, because that's kind of, it's a wand. It should do random shit, right? Oh, this guy has no random chance in hell to dodge anything, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, he does. It's 19. He just kind of runs out from underneath there as like it vanishes and part of the roof collapses, but not enough to affect him. Joe.
All right, Joe's going to stay right where he is and take very steady, careful aim at Whiny Chuckle and pull the shrink wrap off his brand new bow, shine it up, make sure the string is on there all right, and take a shot at this guy.
95 feet out.
Well within longbow range.
27 hits him right in the front of his kneecap. And he trips, tumbling, gets back up on his feet, but 35 points of damage to Whiny Chuckle. I don't think he's chuckling right now. He's probably whining now.
Yeah, that was not too bad.
Well, it's his turn. Well, he's gonna just fling this javelin at Joe in retaliation. Freaking just blindly freaking does a Lamar freaking chuck with this javelin. Lamar? Was his name Lamar?
Lamar.
From Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I totally remember that.
It's just like, just wings this thing. Oh, freaking.
Wah, wah.
He there's a loud bang, right? That from the wand going off, there was like that ethereal little like vanish of the building, and then suddenly there's a loud bang as this javelin like flew back off of behind him and like went into the area, and freaking a bolt of energy shoots out, and all four of the ogres shrink to medium size. What size are they now?
Large. They should be
Large. So they all shrink down to medium size. I'm just gonna shrink their tokens for now, and then we'll
Everybody
just
clap your
see how
hands.
the
Everybody.
repercussions are if you guys get up in melee with them or whatever.
There is a effect for reduce.
Is there? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Literally, it's titled reduce.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I never used
oh,
it. Let's take it up. Reduce. Reduce. Nice. I'm just gonna drop that on him. You get a reduce. You get a reduce. You
Now
get a
that
reduce.
defaults to only 1 round, but so you
Hold
might
on.
wanna
I got it. Stop it.
permanently
Stop
check
it. And let me go in there and set it for ever. Oh well, let's set it for scroll wheel up. 'Cause I don't think they're gonna live forever, and if they live longer than like 19 rounds or whatever I'm getting them to, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave them then. Hold on. One more. All right. So Whiny Chuckle, he freaking fumbled. That was his fumble deal. And I guess we can keep moving, right? This is moving 40, so he's gonna come chuggling up here. 40 more feet. You see, he's got a big ass great club strapped to his back, but he's got another javelin out as he comes moving closer. Kind of like he's gonna chuck it at somebody. Noticeably stocky is going to just come tumbling, bumbling. You know, I know it doesn't give them an actual like movement decrease, but I think the 40 feet is because they're so big, right?
long legs.
So let's shorten their distance up to
Dino Matt
30.
TV. Hey,
'Cause I'm not gonna change it or nothing, but so this guy comes around now. Bastards, you're dashing up here as fast as he can get. His little legs can carry him now.
all right. Now you're gonna
Clyde.
see some shit. So these guys are okay. So I'm gonna move. I can't even see these fucking grids or whatever the hell's happening.
Just get close.
All right, I'll go there. That's 30. I just went sideways, and then when I get there, then you're gonna see some shit.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna do frostbite. Like that. Fuck. That's it. Extra attack? No, I can't do that. Okay. That's it.
Casper. Uh-oh.
He's turning into a something.
What is that I hope that's not your hard drive.
No. That was
That
actually the
sucks.
fan that I turned on. Well,
Nope, that's not your
You're
hard
gonna have
drive.
some problems. You're gonna have some problems coming
Wow.
up with it. That was your hard drive.
all right. So noticeably stocky.
He's the one that just came running up all the way down the hill. Kind of like a hippo.
And why not Whiny Chuckle?
65 feet away.
Yeah. So you're going to receive Elemental Bane.
Elemental Bane. What is this? Some druid crap? Oh, it's from Xanathars. It's gonna be good. So you choose one creature. One creature you can see. Why do you get two? What's happening?
At higher level, fifth
this
level.
some
Oh,
druid
you're
crap?
upcasting it. Oh, creature. Oh, they got to be within 30 feet of one another. They're holding hands almost. So yeah. So give them their Constitution saving throw or be affected for the spell duration. Ooh.
Is this some druid crap?
Oh, they both failed it. They're like fra la 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 la. We have
failed.
2d6. What is it? A random damage type? Look.
My choice.
Ooh.
Have you told us anything about this? Do we know what's happening?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Holy shit's a drought. What goes from head?
But, Casper kind of like points at him and goes, God damn it, you're making me angry now. and
It's
in his
definitely a
munchkin
verbal and
voice.
somatic component. So
it starts
you
with a
know
Y.
he
You're
casts
making me
spell.
angry.
And then his like eyes kind of like light up and etc. And then he becomes a fire elemental. Just
Holy
flame
shit!
on, bitches. Flame on, bitches.
Flame on.
So
Go
the
spin around
guard.
and kick their ass.
He's a walking, flaming halfling.
So dragons has an apostrophe, so sleeping dragons wake. It's not a bunch of dragons plural wake up. It's one dragon's wake, like what's left behind him. Is that what that's supposed to be?
Wasn't awake a funeral thing?
Oh, it could be that. So it's an Irish dragon. Okay, well.
His name is One-Eyed Willie. He's Irish.
The last time I was at a wake, I was like so drunk. I was like, "Who's the chick passed out in the box?" That's a joke, everybody. Thank you, Marbani. Laughs at my jokes.
Well, this is here. This I don't know if that helps.
Well, right, but what is this? So wake has many different meanings. I don't know.
Maybe it's supposed to be woke.
I
It
think
should be.
I think he was.
No,
it-
yeah, if it was Wizards of the
respects
Coast, I
black
think they
people now.
spelled woke wrong. Yeah, it's an all-inclusive dragon. He's multiracial and multi-gendered, and he's everything.
LGBTQ.
We need to take down all these statues up and down the Sword Coast here.
Right. We gotta take down the statue on the Sword Coast of Abraham Lincoln.
There's the one out of Bryn Shander out front too of the. Yeah, gotta come down.
You guys. know
Oh,
the
sorry.
story.
Fire Elemental is doing what? Moving up.
Yep.
Fire Elemental has really big arrows. What's happening? Is it my turn
What
again?
is up with that?
All right,
What
I'm
is
getting
it?
in there. I'm gonna move up a little more. Let's see.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna go a little more. I don't know why I'm going in there. I'm actually
These
going
guys are
to. I'm gonna do a
still
little.
moving?
Didn't you just go?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a new round, right?
No.
No, it's still round one.
So why is it my turn again?
My dex increased, so it put me on top of you.
Casper
so-
got resorted when he wild
Oh,
shaped.
all right, let's get fucking back here. Goddamn,
Sorry.
I'm fucking 30 feet back here.
Oh yeah, my hit points
So-
may have increased as well.
Move me back like it.
You
didn't
did
even
leave
have to, like, I
Boyd
was-
behind though.
Was there? I did. Yeah, that's right. I should have been. That's right. Boyd. All right, we'll just
Ignoring your pet animal.
figure it out. I got screwed, everybody. I got screwed. I mean, I didn't get
Well,
screwed, but it just seems like I did.
He get rewound. This happens sometimes in D&D. DM gets to rewind.
Retcon, they call that.
Yeah. I have a rewind, and sometimes I have a really fast forward button too.
Mhm.
Sunkissed Tuft is come running up. And Fragrant Sideburns. I don't know how you know they're fragrant, but
You give them a whiff, is
He,
what you do.
Does it smell like
yeah, but
ass?
he's like
Smell him from here.
way up the hill. I know. Al Pacino reports that to you guys. He's like,
From 40 feet in
"Caw."
the air. Damn, this guy
Yeah,
stinks.
he's like, "Caw." He points down to those sideburns. And top of round 2 is Joe.
All right, well, Joe is going to do the same thing to Whiny Chuckle. He's going to steady himself, take very careful aim.
He's already got one stuck in his left knee, like to the bone, like through the bone from the
Yep.
last shot.
But he'll do it again anyway.
Oh, you friggin' thunk right into the left knee again. It shatters, and he just crumples down like Juju to a
Joe's
big
gonna-
ball of ogre flesh.
Joe's going to pat his bow. Yeah, I'm glad this was a good purchase.
That was actually the rapier. I don't know if it matters.
Actually,
Oh, shoot. It's the same amount of damage, but I rolled
Actually,
a rapier
y-
instead of longbow.
you think it feels just like your rapier for some reason. You don't know. So light, like my rapier.
So
He uses the bow and shoots his rapier.
Yep.
with his
Alright.
bow.
he's going to fire saunter.
before you get too far, Fire Saunter, Taunt wants to, as a free action, melt a s'more on your back. Can't we let him
What
do
is
that?
happening?
Hell yeah, I will fart and just a big flame comes out.
He didn't want freaking charred marshmallows.
Hey, if you don't like the char, don't mess with the fire.
This noticeably stocky ogre is probably freaking out right now, right? Especially
Probably
since he's got this huge
a
arrow on him.
flaming.
He's like, no, not the arrow.
So he's gonna try to touch him twice.
Oh, he doesn't want to be touched.
Meow.
He's like right in his nipple. He's like, we should have
well,
wore
since
more
he's-
loincloth.
Since he's banged. And damage.
You've been banged.
Uh-oh. It's like, damn,
I'm
it's
gonna
like partially
touch him
rotisserie
again.
on that side. It's like,
Meow.
suddenly the microwave bell goes off. Ding!
Meow.
Why are you meowing?
Meow meow. And then
What?
I will go ahead and step and engulf him.
Oh. Is there any, like, particular way you
Yes.
engulf them? I mean,
Like a dog that hunches your
In
leg.
addition,
but-
the elemental can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there. The first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, that creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire. Until someone takes an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 1d10 ongoing fire damage at the start of each of its turn.
Ongoing damage.
I did not code that for ongoing.
Aren't you like an inventor, dude?
can't you
No, I need to
invent
change
stuff?
that.
Don't you invent stuff? Well, he
What's it,
might not
D-
live to take ongoing because there's other people that get to go after you.
Wait, well, he takes
So-
1d10.
Yeah. Does he die from that? No.
No.
No. He's just okay. So the Pony Boy story comes up and he's burning to death. We're watching it. Clyde.
What is the code? DMGO?
BMGO : space 1d10 fire.
And Bigo was his name. Oh, DMOG. You got it. You get it.
DGMEO. DGMEO. I don't know. Okay, Frostbite.
Was his name? Oh, Frostbite on the ogre.
Come
He
on!
succeeds.
There you
He's
go.
like, I don't want to be Frostbite. My friend's
Okay,
over there is on fire.
my
And you-
guy's
and you're
gonna
trying
go-
to Frostbite me?
Do his thing, and then
Uh-oh.
he's gonna do his thing, you know. But he's in.
Oh,
the
he's
air.
scared of this thing. He's like, oh my god, this
he's-
thing's
He's
scary.
all fucking ready to. Hey, I leveled up. I gotta change my. All right, I'll fucking deal with that later. I forgot to. I didn't level up my dude.
Yeah, he's still badass though.
He's still gonna
He's
do.
still got special effects and sounds. And...
He's still gonna do damage. Fuck off! That's what that sounds like. All right, let me level this guy up for next
Taunt.
next
What?
time.
All right.
Dick.
Well,
You can't find your marshmallow. You're like, damn it.
it's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm going to point it at this.
You throwing a
Square.
necklace of fireballs there? What? Oh no, kidding.
Point it at that square. And darkness. See if I have.
Like,
can I,
in a-
as a
in-
player, put it on there? So it will be on him.
No, probably not. Well, you cast it on a spot, right? Not on a creature.
Well, on him. in and that square. So if it was an area of an effect, it would be that
Right,
square.
but if
it's not
but if
him.
he continues moving, it's not going to
It is.
move with him. So we don't want to tag it to his token physically. So let me
Just put it in the token next to it and then move it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go grab as a token asset. Give me a token. Any old.
I don't think I
care.
have darkness
we don't have-
spell.
We don't have lighting on anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, John, do you have the darkness spell?
It's in the effects, but he doesn't have lighting on, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do
I was
not
just
have
gonna say
darkness.
that. Yeah, the darkness coating should have a token.
Let's
I do
just
not have
draw
that.
a circle. Right, it's a circle. Yeah, who's got that? That's good. Who's got the circle?
There you go.
Okay, cool.
It's
Delete your
20.
arrow and
Who turned out the
it's dark
lights?
there. Yeah, and the flame isn't so bright anymore. It's daylight out too, so it's a big black freaking, circle. It's pretty obvious.
I
Black.
forgot to change. How do you
Oh, well.
change the hit dice on an NPC? I forgot how to do it.
Void?
I think you have to unlock it, change it, and then re-add it to the combat tracker.
Well, but I unlocked it, but there's no way to change the hit dice. I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna slide over here.
There's no field to change or whatever. I don't know.
Well, what does it need to be? And I can just edit it real quick, right?
10.
Well,
It needs to be 10d6 instead of 8d6.
So it does say 10d6.
No. Look at the hit dice. There's only an 8 in there.
I'm looking at Void. It says 45 hit points, and it says 10d6.
No, but below that.
Ranger level.
No, below that. 3 boxes below. There's 8d6 in the box. It should be 10.
Oh, I see. There's only 8 in there. Oh.
It'll update it.
Try drag and drop a dice on it.
I tried that.
Maybe I have to. Let's see. It's a D8.
D6.
Oh, D6. D6. Roll a D. No, it just drops the D6.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Maybe lock it, unlock it. I don't know. Right click.
Ooh, there it is. Got it. Well, now it's just at 9. Yeah, I got it to go to 9, but I can't get it to go to 10. Interesting. Super interesting. I don't know.
We might have to rebuild or something. We'll check it out. Let this ogre do his thing. We're noticeably stocky. Where is this guy at?
Under Casper.
There's a guy on fire.
Did he take the ongoing damage? Yes, he did.
Ongoing damage 7.
He's saying, "Rah!"
And yes,
Rah!
I am sitting on top of him. He is within me.
He's gonna great club you, I guess, right? Can he affect you? He's gonna try.
Yeah.
He's gonna actually try to get out from underneath you too. He's like,
How full is his bladder?
I wanna.
He's
It's
still
empty
on
right
fire.
now.
By
Yeah,
the way,
but-
I still glow in the darkness because it's magical light. But if he steps out from underneath me, I think he's just on regular fire.
Well, he's still gonna try to club you as he does it.
Sure.
Like this. I don't know. His club's on fire as he hits you with it. So you're gonna take this plus 1 point of fire damage. That you're being. Oh, but he does knock off your concentration.
Firebane. Oh yeah, he should have taken another. Because it is a separate turn. Elemental Bane. Let me double check. First time each turn, the affected creature takes damage of the chosen type. It takes an extra 2d6 damage. So 11 more damage.
He's still up. he's still a crispy critter, but he's up.
I figure if he's knocking it off, might as well make sure it gets its effect.
And that's pretty. I mean, it would be an action to try to put himself out. So that's pretty much all he can do. He pees is a free action. He pees a little.
He just pees a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Al Pacino is going to fly by and annoy Fragrant Sideburns.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't him.
Mog continues moving towards noticeably stocky, and he really feels sorry for him at Ogre Candles, you know. And
His
I
flesh is just like falling off of him, right? It's just melting off of him. He's on fire so bad.
I think he's gonna fire his crossbow again.
Still hits him.
With the 3.
Put him out of his
Bangs
misery.
on it. The freaking crossbow goes off, and it still hits him.
Wow, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's
Like hits him in like a burn spot. He doesn't even feel it. Fragrant Sideburns. I think he's just gonna step forward and just like swat this freaking D9 or D10 hit die bird right here. We don't know what it is. Is he still low enough? Yeah. Swing. I missed. Damn it. Die, you stupid. He's swinging and swatting as he's coming closer. All up in your grill.
Swinging and swatting.
Sunkissed Tuft. Oh.
Don't you get to attack him?
What happened?
Doesn't he
Sentinel?
get to attack him because of Polearm Mastery?
Oh, he entered
Oh.
his threatened space.
Yeah, with Polearm Mastery.
He doesn't have his polearm out.
Okay.
Is Glaven Flavin?
Who,
Wasn't
me?
he? Oh no, he's just been using a cantrip. You got your polearm out?
I mean, I've always got
Probably.
my glaive out. Is that?
Well, you wouldn't have your glaive out if you were shooting or something.
I
But you
don't
weren't-
have. No,
you
no.
weren't-
Cantrips. I have Sentinel. I don't have
Yeah.
Polearm.
Oh. Yeah, and he attacked him before. Yeah, no, you don't get to do nothing. Sunkissed Tuft is like, I don't know which way he's going. What do you think? He's gonna go D8? Yeah, let's let him go D8. Oh, that doesn't help me. It's got to be a D12. A D8.
Yeah, that is
He
weird.
goes 4 o'clock. So he goes up right into the fire. Is that what he does? No, 4
It would
o'clock.
suck to be him.
He does. He just kind of. Oh, it's warm this way. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Can he? Does he have to? Can he go right through your movement? He's trying
If
to
he
get out.
enters my space, yeah, I guess. Let me reread it. My bad. First time I ever turned into an elemental. I'm like happy about it, but at the
It's
same
the first
time,
time an ogre ever wandered into you while you turned into an elemental too. Yeah, I think when I was playing a druid, I turned
first
into
time
an
it
elemental
enters a creature's
twice.
space on a turn, that creature takes fire damage and catches fire.
Hey Drake, do me a favor.
Um,
Delete Void from the combat tracker and re-add him.
Oh my god, why? Is
Because
did he
someone in
do
the chat
something
says
wrong?
that's gonna fix the hit dice.
Oh, that might. That's
I
a
don't
good
believe it.
idea.
I'm gonna try it though.
Who
Okay,
was that?
so
he comes. He's back in. Is he? Did I do it
Hey,
right?
meow.
I don't know. Where is he?
Yeah. There he is. He's down on initiative 7.
I don't see him in the map though.
Oh, we can't do it that way because we're using the other deal. I gotta do it on your character sheet. Let me take him back out. Boy's got to get dropped on your journal, on your
Cohorts.
Oh, is he?
cohorts. Yeah.
And then dragged from there.
Yeah. So let me take him off of
Where the
there.
hell's cohorts on my thing? I don't see that shit. Oh, cohorts. Yeah,
It's under.
cohorts.
It's the tab that says cohorts.
Yeah, I see it now.
Add item. I don't want to add item. I want to delete item. Oh wait, Boyd. Oh wait, here. Where's Boyd?
So since it says the first time on a turn, does that mean that like it stacks?
Oh.
The fire form.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me finish this Boyd thing before we get into the
Sorry.
fire form.
What
Sorry,
the fuck's
my
up with
bad.
Boyd?
Oh yeah, where's Boyd? I can't find Boyd now. Boyd. He's not
Just
in my
search
NPC
for Primal
list.
Companion.
Primal? In the NPC list?
Yeah.
PRI. M. PRIM. Nothing.
Yeah. Did you actually
going
make a? Are you looking at the? Do you have it filtered by some particular source?
No,
Monster
all.
manual or something? You got it. Okay. Don't
You
know.
have Tasha's open.
Well, you didn't delete it, did you?
Well, I didn't delete anything. I just deleted him out of the combat tracker and I deleted him off of your cohorts tab. So now how do I find him?
Well, he should be in NPCs under, like.
NPCs under.
Good
Oh,
Lord,
look-
there's.
Look for
17.
Beast of the Sky. Look for Beast of the Sky in the NPC
Right,
list.
but that's the template. That's not. I'd have to redo the whole thing. That's not Boyd. Where's Boyd?
No, Friend Zone is supposed to auto recalculate all of that for you.
Oh, it is?
It's supposed to, yeah. That's one of its
That's
features.
the one
is
that's
to-
shared is Beast of the Sky template.
Okay,
yeah,
so drag that to the combat tracker or to my thing, and then we'll just
The
change the
cohorts.
name and.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it did it. It totally did it. The armor class is wrong, but everything else is right. No, no, a lot of it's not correct, but the hit dice is. So I guess you got to give it the token, and then we'll change its name.
Let me do token, asset, tokens, campaign. There he is. Oh, wait, let me open him.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of stuff. Whatever, I can fucking do it.
All right, there's his token. And when you get him done, we'll put him back in the combat tracker
Okay.
when you're ready.
I'll let you know.
Uh,
Oh shit, you closed it.
You got him?
Yeah, I'm
gonna
working on it.
get him. Okay. All right, so did you burn him? Did he get burned?
Yes.
The ogre? He's burnt. He's like, oh, he comes stumbling out. He's like, oh. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I think he's just gonna kind of just stumble this way towards Smog. Like right there. And let's say you're like right there. Since it doesn't matter, we don't care. Close enough. Oh shit! Top of the next round is Clyde.
Fuck. I'm not ready. Alright, here we go. Hold on.
There's an ogre in your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna do like that.
As you clock him upside the clock in his fragrant sight, you can smell them now. They are pretty fragrant. You're like, woo.
And
14. You chop one of them off.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, it's no effect, just a regular crit.
Suck
Love
it,
out.
ogre.
16.
And then Boyd, I can, even though he's not on the map, I can still do. Hold on a second. Well, okay, but okay, I need to change this. +8. And he does.
Still made the sound.
Okay. Fuck off.
Almost killed him. He's not quite dead yet. Taunt.
All right, so I sort of shake it, bang it a little bit.
The
And then-
wand. It's like, and he points it back at you
Try to
guys.
get at the sun-kissed tuft.
Sparks are coming out of it. It's like, look out! It can
So-
turn you all into ogres.
Waving it all around and everybody ducking, and
And fireball.
it's a chance I'm willing to take.
I'm down for it. Let's go.
This ordering shit from Gundren's gonna get you guys killed. Heavy rain falls at a 60-foot radius centered on the target. So, like, heavy rain on the fire elemental.
Yeah, it's killing the fire elemental.
The whole
For
area
5
is
feet,
lightly
the
obscured.
Elemental moves in water, or for every gallon of water splashed on it, it takes 1 cold damage.
Every gallon of water, huh?
I'm gonna step out of the rain.
How many gallons of water fall in a 10-foot square in
I would
6
probably
seconds?
say that puts out their fire, though. Personally,
I think, yeah, they're probably not no longer.
they're no longer
ongoing.
on fire.
Yeah, no longer ongoing. And Mog's demeanor just all of a sudden vanishes. As does he realize his beard is invisible? Is that what happens right now, Casper?
My beard is all that would enrage me.
What's going on with his beard?
I mean, because he just left the town, right? Was that what was supposed to happen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Mog's beard is invisible, and
Right.
and he's wet.
And I'm wet, like a wet dog. So start raining on the.
You
very
kinda look
beginning of
like
the
an
trip,
ogre.
Really?
As
Yeah,
you
ja-
catch your reflection in your shield a little.
I am going to use my shield to try to knock this guy down.
Okay, Boyd's done.
So there's my athletics roll.
Hold on. 1 second, Rob. Sunskift's got to do his strength check against. Why does he got a disadvantage? He would have failed any which way but loose, so
Okay.
he's whatever.
All right, so I will put prone on him.
Disadvantage because he was shrunk.
Oh, that's
yeah?
true.
Oh, well,
He's
good
small.
deal.
He's small now.
So throwing this piece of crap light crossbow to the ground, I will draw the Gorbidal.
That thing's been thrown on the ground several times, isn't it?
Yeah, it has.
I think you've exceeded its warranty.
It's like it's like the first version of the M16A1 when they first got them.
I'm kicking
Kept
They
his
were
jamming.
horrible.
They kept jamming. They kept throwing those things down.
Well, I'm wondering why I'm carrying it anyway, because I'm skilled in martial weapons and simple weapons. I could carry a short bow. I could fire a short bow, and I could take my regular 2 attacks around with a short bow without taking
You're a
a feat.
dwarf, though.
So
You're supposed to
yeah.
have a crossbow, right? Isn't it like
Crossbows suck.
Isn't it a? Just go join Tasha's. Just join Tasha's. You can be whatever you want. now.
Yeah,
You
be
don't have to
whatever you want to. 'Cause
You
we're
don't
all
have to be a
inclusive
dwarf
here.
for the crossbow. You
This
can have
is
a short
the-
bow.
This
Joe
is
can give you
the
lessons.
the Wake adventure. We're woke. This is the woke adventure. I'm done.
The Dragon's Wake.
I'm out.
Noticeably stocky. Well, shit. He doesn't want to be around this fire anymore. He's
What, you
gonna
gonna
just
hit me and run?
no. He's just gonna run away and start hitting on this dwarf. So he's gonna provoke
Okay.
an attack of opportunity from you if you want. If you want to use your reaction. Oh, see,
Oh.
sometimes
No,
it
no,
doesn't
don't.
pay. Doesn't pay to re-roll as a halfling when you're a fire elemental, and he still dodged. But you didn't fumble.
True, thank God.
See, if this wasn't Fantasy Grounds, nobody would have remembered that you probably had to
Nope.
re-roll that. No, nobody would have. No, but he is going to try to freaking use this great club, which isn't as great as it used to be. On the dwarf.
Well, did the weapon shrink or just him?
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Let's see if the damage shrinks. No, the damage didn't shrink as he takes 9 points of club damage. Wow. He's like, me not want to be fired. And he's like, me neither. Me smash dwarf too. As he stands up from prone.
All right, I'll take the prone off of it.
I got it.
You got it. All
I was
right.
looking at it. Yeah, and then he's gonna try to Great Club Mog. He laughs at your invisible beard.
I'm gonna repost because you're a. Yeah. I've got names for you. That's pretty pathetic.
And that was your reaction, Joe.
All right. Well, Joe is going to call out into the rain and say, Mog, I got some for you.
Lightning strikes down.
As... Oh, it didn't go down.
Damn.
It's leaving one for you.
Wow. Ogre's got some hit points. This one's like... Ding! You can hear the microwave bell go off as...
Casper will basically look at Sun-Kissed Tuft and be like, "Poke, bitch!"
Oh! Like, you know what happens when you leave like something in the microwave too long?
Catches on fire.
Well, this one just kind of explodes all over Mog, like hot ogre juice
Oh my
splatters
god.
all over Mog.
I'm thinking
ogre
Robin
sausage.
Williams. Mr. Well, wasn't Robin Williams Mr. Rogers' neighborhood?
Is-
Let's put Mr. Hamster in the microwave.
Let's put Mr.
That's what
Hamster in
he's-
the
Okay.
microwave. Yeah, totally.
So for my second poke, I will poke the other guy.
Dual burrito burst in the microwave.
Oh yeah.
Did you have two and Mog's in the middle? What? A hot burrito sandwich, Mogged. Oh,
Poke,
how
poke.
juicy is that?
I'm thankful for
Uh,
the rain right now.
Then I will fly over to Fragrant Sideburns and hug him.
The rain's rinsing the blood out of your invisible beard. It's making you mad too.
Okay, so now he needs a save. Or wait, no.
Doesn't
hold
want
on.
to say. Wait, aren't you getting adjacent to Clyde? Doesn't he catch on fire too?
Only
Wait,
if he
what? I
attacks.
don't want to be on fire. What are
So-
you talking about?
So I reread it. If like when the one actually attacked me, it should have taken 1d10 fire damage. But I digress. So if I touch them with my touch attack, it does the normal damage plus 1d10 fire. If
What
they hit me
happens-
within 5 feet,
I
like
wonder
it's,
if they get really big arms. Don't they have a chance? Isn't there a chance?
if
they
he
get
reaches
big
into me,
arms?
there's a chance, I guess.
He's reaching all the time. He's always
Wow,
got reach.
Norvania. I was right there with you, brother. I don't know. Something's happening.
If it becomes his turn, then he's
I
got
see
an extra
Cheech
5 foot
Marin
reach. so.
and the Corsican brothers. With
Give him his
Okay, so he
fire.
takes
he's
1d10.
sniper. you know, now that you're up close, even through all this fire and smoke and stuff, you can smell his sideburns too.
So since he's
They're pretty
inside
fragrant.
of me,
Uh-oh.
is the rain still affecting him, or will he take the ongoing damage?
So,
Okay, should I apply the effect or just hit pass turn?
how many gallons of water is happening right now?
I would
Does anyone have a
say
clue?
right now
Heavy
it's
rain
probably
in a
been about
10-foot
like 5
square in
more
6
gallons,
seconds.
so 5 or 10.
Does
Let's
he
do
get a
10.
save? Does he get a save, or is it automatic?
Just 1 damage per gallon.
No, I meant from him being on fire, catching on fire.
No.
He had to take an
Automatic.
action to put it
The
out.
first time a creature enters space on a turn, that creature takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire.
Using
Oh,
a
what?
rainfall calculator in heavy rain, 10 by 10 feet is 62 gallons per minute. So 1 round would be 6 gallons.
6 points of damage around. You might not
I
want to be
did
in
10
here.
gallons. It's such a heavy downpour. I have
You
100.
did 10. 10.
Yeah.
10's a little. That's fair.
It's a heavy downpour.
I think if he stays inside of you, he's going to take the ongoing. If he leaves, then it's going to go out. So, as long as he's still penetrating you, then
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's hot. He's hot. What-
I'm bothered.
Al Pacino's getting out of the rain.
Al Pacino's like cock.
Screw this.
Flutters his cold rain on Joe's neck.
Fuck that.
Oh, he'll flutter
Fragrant
the rain off
sideburns.
on Taunt before he lands on Joe.
Well, Fragrant Sideburns does start his round penetrating the fire elemental. So does that pose any difficulties for him?
No, he can
No.
walk through me, whatever he's. But,
Well-
he'll immediately get it removed.
He's gonna want to like move over here.
Okay, that will probably cause a penalty for him called an up attack.
Yeah, he's definitely getting away from Casper, but he isn't moving out of the reach of the bugbear, because he's gonna take a swipe at him with his great club. Now this great club isn't as great as it used to be. It's kind of, I'm gonna give him a -2 to just swing with this thing because it's pretty charred and slippery, and yeah, he just totally like whiffs it. Trying to get kind of around you, kind of trying to block the fire elemental in you is what he's doing. He's like, as Casper gets to go. He's like, crap. He looks at his initiative. He's like, crap.
Poke.
Ouch. He's like, I survived as hot molten burrito juice gets splattered all over Clyde.
Poked.
I don't like
Twice.
cheese.
It's
Well-
not really cheese. It's a oil substitute that looks like cheese. Does that help?
I can't believe it's not cheese.
I can't believe this. I can't believe like this is oil. I can't believe this is oil is what it's called.
And then he'll basically start like heading into the town to get out of the rain.
What, are we done? Did you kill the ogres? All right.
I poked him.
Let's
Poke 'em.
do the little victory dances, you guys. I gotta give you guys a milestone or something. I don't know what you get. What do you get?
Level
I think
up.
you guys should get
Level up.
their loot. What do you guys think?
Yeah, okay. Do
Yeah.
they have loot?
They gotta have
Dirty
loot, right?
loincloths.
They're ogre town raiders, right? I think
Just left.
think-
the town.
I think we'll just call it a 2 rolls on table B. I think is fair. How's that?
All right.
Does that sound good?
Total or for
Um,
each one?
No, just total. Total. On table B, the first 2 in chat happen. So whoever's got them first.
Third level scroll.
Oh, nice.
Hydrate.
There was like a in one of the ogre's bags. There was a wad of papers that looked like maybe his poop papers, and amongst one of those papers is a third level scroll of. Well, just call it Fireball. Why not? Why not?
Why
We
not?
just call it.
I
Isn't
don't
that
think anybody can use it.
nobody can
I'm not
use it?
joking.
Third
Yeah.
level
Alright.
scroll of
Joke, yeah.
Revivify.
And
A
also
drift
in that
globe.
that
Another
same bag,
drift globe.
so when you go to poop, you always it's kind of got some smudges on it. It needs to be cleaned up, but it's a drift globe, yeah.
So that
Let's
means
roll-
our party has 2 drift globes.
That's kind of nice. I'll put the party sheet. Let me drop that drift globe up there real quick. You guys can talk about that, and let's roll for this. I was just picking the fireball, but what am I looking for?
Yeah, third
Spell
level scroll.
Third table.
Scroll.
I'm looking for a table.
I can't say
Tables
spell scroll.
are-
Scale scrolls.
Unable to load. Oh, that's me trying to look at the drift globe. Dungeon Master's Guide. Can't load
It's
it.
a scroll of Ludman's tiny hut.
Ooh, that can be useful.
Uh,
Now, who can
That's
use
very
it?
handy.
Yeah.
Who can
Can
use it?
somebody use it?
Those people that can use it are
Bard,
nobody in the
Knight,
party.
Wizard, Arcane Trickster.
Oh well, sell it. Well,
Arcane Trickster.
Arcane
Arcane Trickster. I
Who's an
can.
Arcane Trickster?
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Joe.
I'm just a trickster. I'm not an arcane
Right,
trickster.
you're
I'm
not
divine.
a spell trickster. You're just a trickster.
He's a divine trickster. Yeah.
by
Also-
personality.
I
right.
put the drift globe thing in the chat since I have one.
I don't want. Can I do want a short bow though. Can I get a short bow before I leave this town?
But yeah. Anything you want in the
Why
player's
don't you get
handbook.
longbow? Why wouldn't you
Um,
get longbow instead of shortbow?
Because he's not
Could-
proficient in longbow.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. Of course he is.
You can do whatever you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
so why
proficient
would
in
you-
all
Dwarf can use
martial
it.
weapons.
Dwarf can, okay. Well, then I'll get a longbow.
No. Technically, George can only use crossbows because
What?
What?
What, man? What?
It's a longbow nailed to a board, so it's the same thing.
So,
Across.
okay.
So a couple other things you guys can get in town if you want to spend your hard-earned gold and you need to spend it before you leave. Aubrey's got some items you guys might be interested in.
Holy hell!
Aubrey's.
Sprite in a bottle.
That's
Let's. Oh,
Peculiar.
it's dead. No big deal.
Oh.
He says, "I see you looking at my Sprite in a bottle. It's an interesting story behind it. For 10 gold, I'll tell it to you."
I'll give him 10 gold. And
7
I'll
Up
take the
is
Sprite
better.
in the bottle.
He's like, fuck, I gotta come up with some shit now.
Oh, superior potion of
Yeah.
healing. That's somebody we should get. I mean,
Oh,
it's,
he says-
I meant something.
He says, if you take a Sprite and you squeeze him like a toothpaste tube into a bottle, you get a potion of superior healing out of one.
Oh. So we got
Would you like
both.
to buy this?
Yeah.
Already
Shows you the
squeezed.
Pre-squeezed Sprite.
Leftover Sprite.
So you get the superior healing, and I take the squeezed Sprite in the bottle. That's okay. Mog's baffled by it. He's just looking at it.
Make a great snack.
I don't know if I can get it out the bottle.
Tastes like
This
lemon lime.
particular-
Does anybody
like
want to
Sprite.
have that
like the-
superior healing?
Pepper
Up yours,
sauce at
7 Up.
Steak and Shake.
I'm sorry, Rob. We're being silly. Let's digress back on track.
Excellent.
What?
I can be silly too. I was wondering if anybody wanted the potion of healing, or if we should go in on it. I mean, assumingly it's only going to be
Maybe
used
the-
for one
Yeah,
person.
Maybe the
party-
party fund should support
party
it.
fund.
Okay, yeah,
There you
let's
go,
do
party
that. It's
funded.
$500.
Casper will take the ancient, or will buy the ancient journal as it intrigues him.
Party Fund currently has 475 gold.
Oh, I thought it
Somebody's
had
gonna have to loan
1,000
the
gold.
party. Somebody's got to loan the party some money.
No,
so
no,
he
I
can
thought
buy
it
the
had
potion.
1,000. My mistake. I could have. I read that wrong. I guess.
It used to. It got used to purchase Revivify diamonds.
Well,
I
it
think you
it
just-
says. Do I have to refresh this? It says 1,075.
Here, I've got a Sprite. Makes you feel refreshed.
It says party fund 1,075 gold pieces on my thing.
Because it won't reset until the table is loaded again.
Here,
Oh.
I just reset party inventory. I got
Oh,
there's
there
a
we
button.
go.
You-
Party fund 475. Well,
What's-
fuck.
Once in a while, I gotta push that. There's also if you guys are done, are you guys done here? Well, you can tell me if you want something. There's also another place in town to buy some
Okay.
stuff too. Is
So I bought it.
So
bought the-
I'll kick in 25 for the potion of superior healing, and then we can drain the party fund.
I just bought it.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Never mind. But
Yeah, I bought it and the ancient journal.
the best person to carry that potion is not you, though, because you're always fucking.
Correct. I would say that, the ancient journal's mine. Somebody else carry that for, when somebody goes down. Please be willing to also consider me when I die.
Oh, Tamora Shrine. Okay, all right. Let's see.
did that share? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Potion of water breathing. Do we think we're gonna need those again? Potion of heroism, 5,000. You can fuck off.
What was I
How did we
looking
get
up?
water breathing before? Did somebody cast that on us?
Yeah.
Yes. You're welcome.
And can you do that again?
Yes.
Okay, so you have that. So we don't need any of this crap.
Potion of climbing. I mean,
Was that a superior?
yes.
You know,
Superior
it
healing.
wouldn't hurt if
Superior
we
and
all
ancient
bought a
journal.
potion
Need
of
it.
climbing, to be honest. It wouldn't hurt.
I've got 2
Oh, you do? Okay.
potions of climbing. Yep.
Let me look at my inventory. I don't think I have any.
And you guys
Just-
can grab those from the player's handbook.
Yeah, I'm
Would
going to buy
somebody
one
be
for
willing
50.
to buy me a potion of climbing?
Yeah, I'll buy you one.
Thank you.
Because you don't have pause? Why? Oh, because you're broke. I get it. I got it.
No, I'm not broke. It just, I figured since I just spent 500 gold on, making sure the party has a way to really survive a bad situation, maybe somebody might be able to chip in.
So, in 2 weeks, when we
What-
pick back up, you guys are gonna be locked and loaded and ready to go up to this dreadnought. Are you consider taking the high road, the tradeway, or are you guys gonna try to hire a ship? I
Oh, no, I don't
it's-
think we want
let's
to
see
do
what
that
the
story
story-
crap again.
Let me see what the story entry says as far as
Wait, the player's
I
handbook's
don't-
open, but Potion of Climbing isn't in it? Potion of
No,
Climbing is
only
actually
potion of
not...
healing is.
Yeah, Potion of
Potion of
Climbing, Drake,
Climbing's-
is not in the player's handbook.
Really? So 20 miles is only a day, basically, because you can travel 24 miles in a day. So it's only a day walk up the coast, basically. So, yeah, I don't think you guys are going to go hire a ship just to go that far. Potion of climbing and the items button. Where's the? It's a little bag.
May
Take a
you give
little
us
bag.
2 of those, please, so we can each take one? And
Hey.
Bob, you got to take the Potion of Superior Healing out of that thing.
Me? I
yes,
thought somebody else was going to carry it.
Oh, yeah, you bought it. Someone else is going to carry it. Right. Who's going to carry it?
Yeah.
Who's always
what?
alive the most? Toit?
Joe.
Joe, okay.
Yeah, Joe
Who can get around the battlefield the fastest?
Joe is pretty good at it too. I mean, he's got 90 feet of movement if he needs to.
right.
Yeah.
Can you
And he
make
has a
that
bird
2,
that can
Drake?
fly.
Potion of Climbing 2, please?
You can hand it to
He did. I grabbed it.
Oh, you
Somebody
did?
already
Okay, my
grabbed
bad.
Yeah, Al Pacino can kind of.
bird. Can carry it.
Can I get that ancient journal?
Is it coded? I wonder. I mean, like,
I can just add an item if you want.
Well, let's see if it exists. Ancient journal. Let's just do journal because I don't know how to spell ancient.
Ancient.
It's not.
No. So we can make one. Book.
What does it do? Does it have powers?
It has
it's a
flowery rating.
Aubrey's peculiarities. Oh, there's
Are you able
even
to
a
buy
Sirenscape
another
stuff.
Mastiff?
You've been in town for like 3 weeks. You could have definitely probably have come across one.
A boy and his dog.
Well, I just need one, and because Casper can wild, as long as I get a female, Casper can wild shape, and we can just breed them.
Oh yeah. Giggity.
That
Giggity.
is so wrong, man.
Oh my God, we're overtime.
Well, that's it actually.
Is that it?
So yeah, so next session is in 2 weeks. We'll pick back up here in Leyloon, where you guys are heading out to the lighthouse, a day's north. So
Very good.
Somebody grab the drift club.
All right. Thanks, Drake. Thanks, everybody. See you guys in 2 weeks. I got to go to Walmart and pick up my groceries at 9 o'clock at night.
All right, see you, Rob.
All
Thanks,
right.
Drake.
See you guys.
see you guys. Thanks for watching.
All right. And if you are watching, let's see if I can get this thing to work. We are showing the slides, I hope. We are showing the slides. Are we showing the slides? Yes, we are showing the slides. Good. So Fridays is now the War of the Throne. We start that on Friday. Today was the finale of Stormlord's Wrath. So in 2 weeks, we'll start Sleeping Dragon's Wake. Tomorrow, you want to be there for the show. It's trivia night. We're going to leave a lot of prizes tomorrow. And then Wednesday is Gloomhaven. And tonight, everybody, I'm going to give the end of stream rewards. And then I'm going to end the stream because I got to get to Walmart before they close and get up my groceries, everybody. So good gaming, everyone.